This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we'll let you know how you can help clean up as our area celebrates Earth Day. Good evening and happy Earth Day from FYI. I'm Ken Cara. Today marks the 44th anniversary of Earth Day, a date set aside each year to promote environmental protection. Many events and cleanups are taking place, among them the Greater PA Cleanup. As part of that effort, the Hazleton chapter of POWER, professionals organized working to enrich the region, is helping to clean up downtown Hazleton. POWER board member Lauren Vito has a tasty incentive.
This Saturday, Hazleton POWER is teaming up and we're kicking off for the downtown cleanup. We're asking anyone that needs volunteer hours, anybody looking for an hour that they need to kill, anybody looking to just get out and get involved. This weekend we're going to be able to do the downtown cleanup, and Hazleton POWER itself is in charge of Broad Street. And depending on the amount of people we have, we're going to try to accommodate and accumulate as much trash as we can and get everybody rounded up and together. We're meeting 9 o'clock Saturday morning in front of Frankie's Pizzeria, and we provide everything, the gloves, the vests, the whole 9 yards. And this year, as a little bit of an incentive to get people out, every person that comes out to donate their time for the cleanup will get a gift card for a large pizza for the restaurant.
Free Frankie's Pizza. Sign up now. Again, POWER invites you to come out this Saturday at 9 a.m. at Frankie's Pizzeria on Wyoming Street in Hazleton. Tonight, a celebration is taking place to honor Donna Palermo, the soon-to-be retired president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. Today, Congressman Lou Barletta, who worked with Palermo both as mayor of Hazleton and as a member of Congress, praised her many accomplishments.
She's been an incredible community leader. You know, my 11 years as mayor, I really enjoyed our monthly meetings that Donna would come up and talk to find out what was going on. Her love of this community was something that we're going to miss very well. Being the first woman in 120 years to lead the chamber, you know, she's somebody that I admire, respect, and am going to miss, but I'm sure knowing Donna, she's going to stay very involved. She had a vision for Hazleton from the very first day she stepped in as president. She knew the direction that she wanted to go, and she pushed people, brought people together, and wouldn't let go. You know, whether it was MnSEC or any issue, you know, if Donna believed that it was not good for the community or it was good for the community, she wouldn't stop until she got the job done. So, as I said, I admire her. I've met a lot of people that have gotten involved in community and with government, but she is at the top of the list.
And we at FYI extend our best wishes to Donna for a happy retirement. Now it's time for headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. In a rather unexpected move, Luzerne County Councilman Ed Brominski made a motion last night requesting the resignation of County Manager Robert Lawton. The motion triggered intense debate, but in the end the motion died in a split 6-5 vote. Such a move would require a supermajority of 7 votes. Voters will have the chance to hear from 2 candidates vying for the Democratic nomination for state representative in the newly redrawn 119th Legislative District. Gerald Mullery, the incumbent, and challenger Tony Bonomo will participate in a candidates forum to be held May 14th from 7 to 8 p.m. at Luzerne County Community College. Tonight we have an announcement. I'll call it a big announcement. Get ready because here it comes.
And thanks for joining us. We're with John Patton. He is the operations manager for the Hazleton Standard Speaker. And John, we have you on because we're excited about our new FYI format and the partnership we have formed and build stronger with the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. I know this is the first time I've been on since you guys started. I know Mark Hatcher's come on and has really given information that is in our paper. So I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to be part of the partnership. We've gotten some great comments as far as the stuff that's going on your side, as well as the information that's getting out to the public about what we have in the paper that's being disseminated through the show.
And the great thing that we're hearing from comments from the community, and especially from the business community and from people who fundraise, is that, you know, now they have a format to go to talk about what's going on as far as their nonprofits, how to raise money for certain nonprofits or worthy causes in the area, and then also having enough time to get those in-depth interviews with politicians or local leaders.
I think it's great. I think that's exactly what we tried to accomplish. The people in the Hazleton area are getting the information two ways. So they're getting the information from you guys as far as the interviews, and then they're getting the follow-up or maybe even before your show in our paper. So everyone's getting the information they need, and I think it's worked out well.
Yeah, we are hyper local. That's the unique thing about the Hazleton Standard Speaker and FYI News 13 SSP TV. And we've been doing this now since March 24th. It's been 4 weeks. It seems like it's flying, but we decided to put on staff everyone who is local from this area who cares about the greater Hazleton community. And we have decided for the first time ever to actually expand the program into the weekend. So you'll be able to watch FYI News 13, a brand new show on Saturday and Sunday starting on May 3rd.
And that, again, more expanded coverage. For us, it works well. I mean, we have an in-depth paper on the weekend. I mean, a lot of the stuff that goes on, stuff like the coupons and the feature stories that are done. It's a great paper, and this will give us an inroad into people getting the information on the weekend, so they can go out and get their paper.
And we also want our readers and our viewers to know that we have expanded here at SSP TV. Where we're sitting right now is actually going to be Studio 2, where we're building 3 new sets for additional shows that we have upcoming here. 1 set's for the girls, and we have 2 surprises, which we will be announcing through the Hazleton Standard Speaker and through SSP TV. So please make sure you join us, FYI News 13. For the first time in Greater Hazleton area, we're going 7 days a week. FYI News 13 weekend starts May 3rd. Thank you to John and our great staff here at SSP TV.
Free Frankie's Pizza and FYI Weekend. This is the best newscast ever, and we're still going. FYI Weekend is coming your way May 3rd. Here are the times you can tune in for FYI Weekend. The fun starts Saturday at 9 a.m. Let's take a quick look at the Hazleton street sweeping schedule. Tonight, it's from the mayor's desk, and if you have any questions about street sweeping, you can call the number on your screen. Here's what our media partner, the Standard Speaker, is working on for tomorrow's edition. Find out about a special program held at the Hazleton Academy of Sciences and a special class at Nescopec State Park. Both programs are in recognition of Earth Day. And again, make sure you pick up Wednesday's Standard Speaker. Coming up in a little bit here on FYI, we'll talk about a pro wrestling event happening in our area for a good cause. And in sports tonight, we will talk with a coach who just won his 200th game. But up next, it's in the community, and on deck for tonight, it's Care for Kids.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
And welcome to FYI in your community. Every Tuesday, we're talking with Luzerne County children and youth. Today, we're focusing on infant safety. 2 topics to hit on. We're talking about safe sleep and how to correctly handle your baby as far as dealing with shaken baby. So thank you, Seal Bartolai. She's here to talk about some of these things you should be looking for if you have an infant or you know someone who has an infant.
Correct. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming.
First, I'd love to be able to discuss safe sleep.
Okay.
We need to make sure when you're putting your baby to sleep that your baby goes to sleep in the crib on his back, okay? In the old days, we used to put them on their stomach. We were worried that they were going to throw up. Children need to go to sleep on their back. Don't put any blankets on top of them. There are sleep sacks that they can wear. Bumpers, we used to have cribs with bumpers on them. We found that they are not safe. Kids are getting stuck under the bumpers, okay? No bumpers, they're not needed. All right, keep the room at a nice temperature. It doesn't have to be too hot and not too cold, of course, because you're not putting a blanket on your infant. And please never fall asleep with your infant, okay? We see too many accidents with people, they're tired. It's so hard with a new baby. You're holding that baby in your arms and you fall asleep. We see too many accidents from co-sleep. So you're tired, put the baby in the crib, lying on his back, take a break.
Okay. And then you wanted to also focus on how to properly, I guess, avoid the shaken baby.
Right. We see at Luzerne County Children and Youth too much too many incidents of babies being shaken. That is, when you shake a baby, what you're doing is taking his little brain and banging it up against the skull, and you're actually causing concussions and brain bleeds, and it's very serious. We see infants become paralyzed, and we see infants die from this. Why would anybody shake a baby? Well, it's tough. It's very tough with a new baby, and they're crying all the time. There are ways to soothe your infant, okay? If it gets too hard, put them in the crib. Okay, if you don't have if you're feeling like you want to do something, you can hold them on their side. You can give them a pacifier. You can swing them softly, and you can make what's called a loud shushing sound. This recreates the womb, and it makes an infant feel better.
Okay, so those are some quick tips here for infant safety. Again, join us every Tuesday. We're talking with Luzerne County Children and Youth.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Out in the distance, you can see the Hazel Township Babe Ruth Field, and we are still waiting for some leaves, Mother Nature. No rush, you're the boss. This shot is from the back of the Hazelton Area High School looking out toward Community Park. Now here's FYI weather from the National Weather Service. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. 80% chance there. The low will be around 36. For Wednesday, there's a slight chance of showers before noon, but then partly sunny with a high near 51. It will be breezy. Winds getting up to 36 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 31. For Thursday, sunny with a high near 56. Winds can get up to 20 miles per hour. For Thursday night, low around 36. It will be partly cloudy. Friday, a chance of showers, 50% chance, but the high will be near 60. For Friday night, there's a 30% chance of showers, low around 42. Saturday, 30% chance of showers, the high will be near 59. And for Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 36.
I am pleased to welcome two gentlemen to talk about a really fun event that is being held for a very good cause. With me today is Robert Moore, who is the chairman for the big event, and Paul Bonomo, who is the ring announcer and director of promotions and TV for Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling. That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
The big event is coming up on April 26th at St. Joseph's Gym in Hazelton. And Robert, I'm going to start with you. How did this come about and why are you doing it?
Well, it came about, we were trying to find a way to come up with an interesting fundraiser for Holy Family Academy, and got thrown out that Paul was actually involved with PPW and thought about having one of their monthly wrestling events at our school. And we thought, why not give it a try and see if we could raise some money for the scholarship fund and overall to benefit the school as a whole.
Wow, well, it's a great idea because there is a huge following of viewers, as we know, that love wrestling. So Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling, you're both parents at Holy Family Academy, so you have students there. So this fits really great. Tell us about PPW Wrestling.
Well, at least PPW Wrestling's been around about a year now. We did a show, I guess it's almost a year now that we did a show for the Helping Hands. So PPW likes to give back to the community, and we felt it was a great opportunity here at Holy Family. Robert and I both have children that go there, and it's Catholic education is very important to us. We have some former WWE stars coming in. It's going to be a great show. We have the Blueprint, Matt Morgan, the head shrinker, Samu. He was former WWE. Amazing Red from TNA, Sons of Samoa, both had a run in WWE. Kenny Dykstra from the Spirit Squad, another WWE guy. Gene Snitsky, local. He was WWE. Smooth Tommy Suede also had a WWE contract. So the show is absolutely loaded with talent. It's going to be great. Ticket sales are flying out the door as we speak. Yeah, so it's really going to be a great show on April 26th.
And you said in a historic venue, St. Joe's Gym, which is known for events like this. So tell us exactly the time, the tickets, everything they need to know so they can be there that night.
All right, tickets are $15 for ringside, $10 for general admission in advance. April 26th, 7 p.m., like Lisa said, from the historic St. Joe's Gymnasium in Hazelton, PA. I know back in the 80s, my dad used to take me and my brothers there. We saw Hulk Hogan, Jimmy Snuka. So the place is rich with tradition, and when the public found out we were going back to St. Joe's, wrestling was returning, the response was tremendous. Through PPW's website, through the school, the local sponsors have been great. It's just really coming together.
All right. right. So, Robert, it's taking place on April 26th at 7 o'clock. You need to look in that camera and give them a reason why they want to be there.
Oh, just want everybody to come out, have a great time. There's going to be food, tricky trays, 50-50, and it benefits the school, the students, current students, future students, and it's just going to be a wonderful time. So come on out and enjoy the night.
All right, you heard it here. PPW on April 26th at St. Joe's Gym at 7 o'clock. You can call the numbers up on your screen to get tickets in advance. You can be there or else, right?
I'll see you in the ring April 26th.
All right, so free Frankie's Pizza, FYI weekend, and now we're giving away wrestling tickets as part of Twitter Tuesday. So here's what you have to do. Again, we'll have the chance for you to win a pair of tickets to Aftershock this Saturday at St. Joseph's Gymnasium in Hazleton. Just log on to Twitter, follow us, and retweet our contest post, and you will be entered to win those tickets. We will have one more chance for you to win wrestling tickets this week. In tonight's community calendar, residents from the Green Ridge section of Hazel Township are invited to a special workshop tomorrow from 4:30 until 8 p.m. at the Township Municipal Building. The workshop is an informational meeting on a $1.7 million sewage system upgrade. Engineers and Township Authority members will be on hand with maps and answers to questions. Now, here's your midday Pennsylvania winning lottery numbers. The Dailies 712, the Big 4 3337, Quinto 49284, Treasure Hunt 3 4 8 24 and 29. It's sports time on FYI when we come right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Monday was a perfect evening for the United States Collegiate Athletic Association's number 4 team in the country, Penn State Hazleton. They swept a doubleheader and were able to check off one of their goals they made during the preseason. Plus, the temperature was just right for a Gatorade shower. To be a successful college coach, you need to know what players to recruit, and you need to know who fits certain situations and positions. Maybe it's the sunglasses, but Penn State Hazleton head softball coach Marty Merzinski has the vision.
I came from a high school where I pretty much sat the bench my whole senior year, and Marty saw me at a showcase and was like, no, I'm going to give you a chance. And I came here and I played all 4 years as a starter for him. He's an awesome coach. He really believes in everyone.
Kristen Baker is a senior and has already been named an All-American by the United States Collegiate Athletic Association in her career. She was also honored with academic all-conference status twice by the Penn State University Athletic Conference. Her teammate Carly Rossai has been successful on and off the field as well. Rossai has won the All-Conference Academic Award.
In high school, I wasn't allowed really to play the field a lot because I came off an injury. And Marty looked at me the first day and said, no, you're playing the outfield. So I really started working on that a lot.
How much of an adjustment was that?
It was a big adjustment, not only for me, but from the high school to collegiate level. So it was already hard enough, and then just getting back into it off of an injury, but he never gave up on me.
For as good as his vision is, there's one thing he didn't see coming. Mrozinski knew his 200th victory was on the horizon, but he didn't know who else was counting.
The team came together about 19 games ago when we were still in Florida, and we're like, oh, Marty has 181 wins, so that should be our goal, 200. His goal is going to states, going to nationals, but our goal was to do this for him, and we thought that was really great.
He also didn't see the Gatorade shower coming after win number 200, a 19-3 victory over Penn State Scranton.
Well, it's an exciting day. I mean, I didn't expect all the fanfare here, but it's been a lot of fun. I've been 11 seasons it took to get to 200. A lot of different personalities, different teams, a lot of success, a lot of pride in our program. And this group, I mean, we're not done yet. We have a lot to do, and important games coming up this week. So we're shooting for a national tournament in Akron, Ohio again, and we're also shooting for our conference championship.
There's one thing Mrozinski loves seeing.
Just like the other day, we had only our second home game in the season, and we've had 4 or 5 players from past teams show up just out of nowhere. They weren't invited. We had players from 2004, 2006, 2008, and 2010 teams. So that in itself, makes me feel good that they're still returning just to see us play.
The wins keep coming and the family keeps growing for Penn State Hazleton softball, and everybody can see that. Rosinski has won 2 PSU AC titles at Penn State Hazleton and has been named Coach of the Year 4 times. Let's talk about another successful softball program as we kick off our FYI Standard Speakers scoreboard. Lexi Wolk and Sam Varilla both went yard for Hazleton area as the Big HA beat Dallas. Tamaqua area, they beat Monoy area 3-1. In a battle of schools with 3 letters in their name, GAR scored 2 runs in the 7th to hold off MMI. North Schuylkill, they scored 12 runs in the 2nd inning in their victory over Shenandoah Valley. In baseball, the Cougars beat Dallas. They scored 5 runs in the 1st. Chris Panzarella had a triple in that one. Marion has been red hot, but the Blue Devils, the 4-6-2 baseball crew, cooled them off a bit. In local tennis, the Hazleton area Cougars are unbeaten, and they are ready for a showdown with Wyoming Seminary. And in other action, MMI beat Pittston. Apparently, Dallas and Hazleton area played in every sport yesterday. Okay, maybe not every sport, but it was a lot. The Lady Cougar and Cougar track teams both got big wins against Dallas. And remember, to read full stories about all of these games, pick up the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Happy Wing Night. It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. One special announcement for this evening. Happy birthday to Megan Kistler-Dever. Love from your mom, dad, Jeremy, and Sadie. Happy birthday to Megan. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Ronald Francis Spar of Hazel Township. Services are Saturday at noon in the Stevens Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon. Edward D. Parlator Sr., formerly of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 9:30 a.m. in the Our Lady of Grace Church. Friends may call Friday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Johanna V. Belusco of McAdoo. Mass is Wednesday at 11 a.m. in the Church of All Saints. Friends may call Wednesday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Damiano Funeral Home is assisting the family. John Anthony Denchi of Shenandoah. The Lukovitz-Orovitz-Fell Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Neil S. Llewellyn of Silver Spring, Maryland. Services will be held from the Donaldson Funeral Home in Laurel, Maryland. Michael J. Harashak Jr. of Drums. Funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the John J. Pustai Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. And Geraldine Jean E. Fassini of Drums. Funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Zeiselman Roach Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now in News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Frederick Waterow of McAdoo. Frederick, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
We close with an FYI programming note. Congressman Lou Barletta will be Sam's guest tonight on a brand new Sam Lassant show at 7:30 this evening and tomorrow at 8:30. Don't miss Doctors Mike Palermo and Terrence Duffy on another brand new episode of the Sam Lassant show right here on SSP TV. Well, thank you for joining us on FYI. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take it easy.